Previously on Yappy Club.
On the level, I was that boy. Yes, I was that boy that was everywhere. I was not everywhere because I wanted to be a politician. I was everywhere because I was not comfortable with the way they were doing things.
We interrupt this program for breaking news. Reports coming in indicate that a large number of viewers are currently watching this episode without liking, commenting, sharing, or subscribing. Experts are calling this behavior deeply concerning. This is a public service announcement to correct that behavior immediately. Go ahead and like the video, drop a comment, share the episode, and subscribe before continuing. Thank you for choosing growth and maturity. Now back to the episode.
The pattern word, the finishing line, the punchline. We have come back to Yapping Club for the second time. It's so nice to have you all back here again. I've said again like how many times now. Today I brought a big man to our midst. The biggest entrepreneur in FUTA. Like to introduce yourself again.
What's up, guys? My name is Babalola. Babs for short. I work at La-Spag. Again, right? Again.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, I work at La-Spag. I also run a couple other businesses, and yeah, I do my best for a living. Thank you.
What are the other businesses you run?
I mean, I run La-Spag, the food brand. I run the logistics business, the bike delivery business. I help people set up logistics business too.
Okay.
I run an ice cream brand. I do a little bit of they call it land brokerage for your real estate. And I also run a fun travel and tour brand, Wonder. So yeah.
How do you manage all this?
I told you just now that I try my best for a living. So this is just me trying my best. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. How was your previous week?
Good. That's fine.
Okay. Tell us about La-Spag.
Again?
Yeah, again.
Yeah, I mean, what would you like to know about La-Spag?
What was the initiative behind it? How it came about?
There was no initiative behind La-Spag. We just wanted
feed
to
the hungry.
No. Feeding the hungry kid. I mean, we just wanted to. At the time, it was. I wanted to start up a business. I wanted to go fully into business, and it was the idea to start a food business was what was coming at the time. Really, the numbers made sense, the structure made sense. So I mean, that's why I went into it. So.
Oh, okay. You can cook spaghetti.
I try my best.
Can you cook it?
Of course, I can.
I mean, there are different types. How many can you cook?
Me? I can only make stir fry, native spag, and which other one? I mean, the normal white spaghetti and stew. I mean, the rest for the professional chefs that we have.
Did you have any education in culinary skills or anything?
No. Yes, my mom. Yeah, my mom.
Do you enjoy the cooking process?
Me? I don't cook anymore, so I would not know. But yeah, I mean, it should be enjoyable, I guess.
So you guys sell a lot of. I hope you do. You're selling a lot of plates.
And I hope I do.
How do you keep a consistent taste? I mean, you've been running this for how many years now? 5?
I mean, going to be 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
How have you ensured that you had a consistent taste in La-Spag?
I've not ensured that I've had a consistent taste, to be honest. I mean, there's something called SOP, standard of processing, or however you can call it. So it's more like, if this is how we make it, and it's not like, even if you change the employees today or next month or next year, you run them through, I mean, what do they call it in food? Recipe.
Yeah.
Right. So, but even at that, of course, when you change hands, there would be a certain or a little bit of inconsistency starting out, but then over time they really adjust to it.
Okay, that was like one of the biggest challenges that you have overcome.
This is one I'm facing.
Oh,
That's when
it's
I've
on
overcome. I mean, I think it's a delivery problem, to be honest.
Mm,
Because when we started, we saw that students liked, even though students do not have money, that's subjective anyway. Okay,
very
students don't like to spend money. I'll put it that way. Even though they don't like to spend money, they also wanted to get things, you know, in their comfort.
Mm,
So many people just want to order from their house.
okay, yeah.
Even those that still imagine we have our store in our retail market and people from FUTA scoop still want to order. They don't want to come outside. So when we said okay, fine, people want to do this. So we had to go through the struggle of setting up the logistics branch
Okay.
for our food business. So yeah, it was a struggle, but I mean at the end of the day,
Mm.
it made sense.
How many branches do you have? La-Spag?
We I have currently
Mhm.
we have one in Isolo that is active.
Mm.
We have one in Akure here. Over the years, we've had one in Ibadan, we've had one in Lasu, we've also had one in Unimed. But yeah,
Wow.
we've had to close this one down.
Can I ask why?
I mean, certain reasons. I mean, for the ones I can remember vivid,
Mm.
the one we had in Unimed, we had to close down because of landlord issues. Actually, very
Okay.
funny. We had to close down because of landlord issues, and the one at Unimed, I think we're having problems with management, and I really couldn't be like very present at the time, so we just had to like pack things up.
Oh. So how do you manage the ones that are active now? Like
I,
how do you
I mean, at
ensure?
the end of the day, we management really. If you put like
Mm.
proper management, proper structure in place,
Mm.
things go well even if you are not around, right? So I mean, the one I have here in Akure, have a manager that runs it. The one in Lagos, there's a manager that runs it. So I
Mm.
just really do my thing, supervise and yeah,
Do you ever experience burnout?
burnout. I
Mm.
experience burnout every day.
Every day.
But yeah, maybe not from La-Spag to be honest.
Mm.
I mean, I do a lot, so when it comes, I can't really say okay, this is where it's coming from. It's just
Mm.
burnout.
What's your favorite part of the whole process so far?
The part that makes me money. The part where you dip your hand in your pocket and buy. Abi? What else would it be?
But you say something like maybe making the spaghetti
Uh, uh,
or conversing with the
no,
customers,
I'm
building a
not.
relationship.
I don't like
You,
cooking like that,
you, you,
and I
you,
actually do not like talking to people like that. But the part, you buy, you give me money. I'm your friend. We are cool. We talk. Yes. On a lighter note,
mm. You're an introvert or an extrovert?
me,
Mm.
I don't think I'm any of that. I
Yeah.
just do my thing,
So
right?
yeah, how do you now, how do you build a relationship with your customers? Because you don't enjoy talking to people much.
I did not say I don't enjoy talking to people. Relax, relax. I mean, building relationship with customers.
Mm.
I don't now. I don't think there's anything. I don't think you have to do too much for that.
Okay.
You have a customer. I mean, as a business person, it's one of your responsibility, your
Mm.
core responsibility to ensure that you have your customers in a tight grip.
Yeah.
So whether it is from building a relationship beyond them just being customers, or even like there are some customers that the relationship you have with them is they like discount offers, or they like
Mm.
offers that come from there. So whichever way works for you, build relationships with your customers.
You mentioned that you started the. Did you mention when did you start the business?
Yeah, I started when I was in 300 level. I was about to enter 300 level, and that was 1st of November 2021. So we're about to enter 300 level. That was when I started as part.
Okay, which part of the process do you find hardest?
Starting out,
Starting out.
no, like, are you saying what part of the project did I find?
Yes, throughout.
Throughout running the
Business.
managing it,
Managing it.
right? Because I mean, you have to deal with staff, you have to deal with the team, you have to deal with customers, riders, customers feedback, customers being customers.
Yeah.
So yeah, management it's a lot to handle. So yeah, I think that would be the most challenge. If my job was just to cook or probably to handle deliveries or to sort logistics, maybe I would be chill, maybe I would be happier. But I mean, I have to handle everything, right? So yeah, management is the most tasking part.
How do you manage running the business with 500 level?
When I was in 500 level,
Yeah.
it was actually very chill now that I think about it. Because 500 level was that year when I had to prepare for my final exams, and I knew there was no way I was going to compromise on the effort I had to put into preparing for my final exams, especially when you are graduating for a department like computer science. Because I think we were doing, I don't know, if I'm correct now, but I think we did about 10 or 11 courses the first semester, then second semester I did about 9 or 10. So they were like, we're not doing 5 courses.
Okay.
So it was like a lot.
So yeah, I just took everything as it came. Really, I read, I did my business, I had fun while at it. So yeah, family life was very chill, to be honest. You know, when you spend so much time in this school, you get used to it.
I've
It's
not
not
spent,
that crazy.
I've not spent enough time to
And
get
you
used to
will
it.
pray that you don't go on strike. You get used to it.
How did the strike affect your business? The brand La-Spag.
Two ways. I mean, okay. I was going to say we had this
Yes,
conversation. Right. So the strike. So I launched La-Spag 1st of November 2021, and the strike, the second strike I experienced as a student happened February 2022. So it was more like how many months now? 3 months
Yeah.
after I started, and the it was a nationwide strike. The
Mm.
entire student population had to go back home for like, and this the strike lasted for 8 to 9 months, I
Mm.
think. So this was me that just started my business. I think the realization was for me then was we sold a lot of packs every day, and
Mm.
all of a sudden the strike came, and we started selling. We are struggling to sell 20 packs, 10 packs, then 5 packs. And like this, whoa, what are we doing? So we were like, let's go back home. So we closed temporarily. I went back home. I just like had to like calm myself down and
Mm.
re-strategize for later. And we came back, started pushing. We tried to source for customers. You know, the the good thing you enjoy running your business in school campus is you have customers all around you.
Yeah.
So as a business person, it kind of shuts up your creativity too. So you don't really think too much about PR and marketing because you
Mm.
can always see customers around. You just have to do your best to convince them to buy. Right. So we said that okay, now we don't have customers around. So what do we do? So I stressed, looked into getting customers from Akure, looked into getting customers from Elizade, looked into getting customers that were doing UABS A-level program
Mm.
and pre-degree, and even those that were working at Tech Hub and the remaining students that were still around. So we just like targeted all of them actively. The first day we came back, after that long time, I think we sold about 50 packs. And we were like, we are back. Then the next week it dropped to 40. New after I dropped it, I was like, okay, fine. Now this is where we are. So we tried to maintain that ticket. And the strike, I thank God, the strike was one of our, it was a turning point for us.
Mm.
So during that strike, we opened a new branch in Unimed. So during the strike, we started the logistics business that I'm still running today. So during the strike, we got an eating space for La-Spag, and
Mm.
I sometimes I think back and feel like if that strike had not happened, maybe we would not have done all of that. Maybe we would have achieved it faster. I mean, who knows? So yeah, strike was a good one for us.
Yeah. There's one question that used to pop my mind whenever I see people who are in the food business.
Okay.
On days that you don't sell
Mm-hmm.
enough and you have, remains, what do you do with that?
You eat now. You eat now.
Yes.
I mean, these days, because one thing we do, because we sell stir fry spaghetti,
Mm.
you really cannot keep it to the next day.
Yeah.
So it's really not possible. So either you eat it or you give people or you just like do something where regardless, you just have to, at the end of the day, just count your loss and try to make up for it the next day or the next week.
Next time that you have excess, call me.
So you're praying for me to have excess.
On the days that you have shortage, what do you do?
We cook more now.
You cook more.
Yes.
So people will wait.
People wait.
Like, what if I come there
Mhm.
and
No, see,
as I'm entering, you're selling the last plate?
if you wait or you don't, I mean, it's really a choice. Like some people are very hungry and they can't wait. And some people are like, okay, how long will it take? There were instances where I think this was December 2021. Then when we used to sell from a stand in a little market,
Mm.
we would keep the food. So we had like this table where we keep like our coolers and all of that.
Yeah.
There are instances where when we cook, it will finish, and we'll still have about 15 to 20 persons waiting on the line to buy. So it was a thing of as we are cooking, people are gisting, they are talking. So once you drop the cooler on the table, you see a line. It was a very there was a day I actually like took a step back to look at what was going on. What is happening? What is this craze? So about 15 persons, bro, I don't transfer, and they want to pay their food ticket. So either you wait, and if you cannot wait, you go. And I mean, as a business owner, you don't want people to really go. You
Yeah.
don't want to leave money on the table, but sometimes it's really just unavoidable.
When did you move to your shop?
I mean, we moved.
From the
Yeah,
stand?
we moved. When we started, just like I said, a food stand. So it was like this table that had a shed, coolers, we were cooking by the side, we were grilling by the side, and we moved in. We got the space 2022, just like I said, during the whole strike, and we moved in 31st of January 2023. So I think that was about 13. I think about 15 months, 15 or 13 months after we started the brand.
How did you feel when you
Moving it.
Yeah.
It was a good one for me. I mean, I felt proud. I felt like I had arrived.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, to be honest, it's good to really count your wins, no matter. But it was a big one for us then because we remember how we started. And to be honest, when we started, we're not really looking at owning an eating space for it. So just get to sell food. I tell you that the reason why I started La-Spag was because I wanted to buy a new phone. Many people will not believe me. I just wanted to get a new phone, and I got the new phone. I got the phone 30th of November, which was about 29 days after we started.
Which phone was that?
And then it was an iPhone X. So it didn't even have Face ID. Then I was like, okay, now that I've got to this one, maybe I should just get a better one. And I think February 2022, I got another one. I think I got an iPhone 11, and this one was good. I was like, okay, fine. Now that we've gotten the phone, what do we do with all of this? Right? So we're not like, okay, fine. We have something big in our hands. Why not just like, make it bigger?
I have to ask an ambiguous question. How do you manage finances?
How do I manage
In
finances?
La-Spag? Did you get like an external
Auditor.
auditor
How much do you think
help?
I'm making? This very probably thinks I make a lot of money. These guys, I'm big. I manage my money. I survive with my money. I pay, once I pay salary, the little that is remaining, it takes more, use it to push the business further, and the extra that is remaining is enough for me to get a shawarma and drink for myself, take it, and we move on to the next one.
Have you ever been in a part where you are calculating and it's not
It's not
adding up?
You'd have known before the month would end now. Do you think you would just know at the end of the month? You would know. I mean, there were times where for like 2-3 months, like we're not making profit. We're just recycling. So there are times like that.
Like one of the things that many people struggle with is prudence, especially when money enters their hand. How did you ensure that you didn't overspend when you arrived? Like
Me, who told you I did not overspend? I really do not think I overspent. To be honest, after a while, really, I decided that we could do bigger stuff with what we had in our hands. So I think for about from February 2022 to January till about March or April 2023, I don't think I took a naira out of the business to spend on myself. Because I mean that was the money we were using we got a bike for the delivery, we got a space, we started setting it up, we got an ice cream machine, we got all of that. I was not really spending money on myself. It was just the business for me at the time. And I was happy. At the end of the month I was happy if I had enough money to pay my employees and just to put it back into the business. So,
another question. Do you work on 25th of December?
I work on
25th of December.
20th of December 2021, 2022, 2023, we are open. But I think I'd relax on all of that now. But we really do not close till late into December. Yeah.
And your staff don't complain.
They get more money now. What are you doing at home 24th, 25th of December? You want to eat rice that you've not eaten before.
How do you ensure you get enough rest?
Enough rest. I sleep at night.
Sleep at night?
Sometimes.
Yes. You've never had
I feel like rest is subjective. What do you mean by rest?
Like I don't know, moment of refreshing or don't you get tired?
This is resting for me now.
This is resting.
Like I'm resting. I'm really relaxed right now.
Okay, let me be more specific. When do you get sleep?
Sleep at night. It just depends on the number of hours I sleep, but I sleep. Yeah. Sleep at night. Some people don't sleep at night now. Is it weird?
It's weird.
How many hours do you sleep at night?
Because I know.
And you're a student. I think my sleep schedule has even gotten worse. But that's by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back to more serious this. What mistake did you make throughout this whole process that you wish you hadn't?
I wish I had spent more money on myself. Is that a good one? I figured I was too young to be putting so much money into the business. That was a joke. But yeah, I think I one mistake. Mommy, I don't know. I don't remember my mistakes. But I make them and I just take my lessons from them. I don't really have any
Don't
what
really,
if or if I
yeah.
had moments. So
I just been like a massive failure that had you rethinking all your choices.
massive failure.
Mm. Like a big hit.
Again, the definition of massive failure is subjective. If it's by saying, okay, you've lost one, I've lost a lot of money. I've lost more money than I have made. I've had instances where we've closed down branches. All this could count as failures, but at the same time, they also count as lessons for me.
Yeah.
So I don't really sit back and say, oh, this is one of my biggest mistakes. There was a time, okay, quick one, 2020 March. I have a thing for dates, so I don't forget stuff when they happen. March, I think March 20th, 2023 was when we started our ice cream brand, Sprinkles, and we got a machine for, I can say the price.
Yeah, you can see the price.
So we got a machine for 600K at the time, and 3 months later, the machine spoiled. I think that was one of my. What did I just do?
Did they have
I had
a
to get
12
a new
months
one.
warranty or?
But oh no, it was not even new. We got a used one, but the idea was because it's used, it's supposed to even function easier and better. But we got it then 3 months packed up and took it back for repair, but they never repaired it, and we had to get a new one like January the next year. So it was one of those comments in my life. If I spent 600K on myself, okay, now I'm getting angry. Relax.
You're allowed.
Relax. If I had spent that 600K on myself, come on. See, I mean, it's just one of those things with business. Business, you lose more money than you end up saving.
Okay. I know you must have had many business owners approach you and ask you for advice and all this.
hmm
What is the mistake that you see? What is the common mistake that you see that most of them make that you think you should
So
that you want to?
I'm going to speak from a student that is running a business perspective because I do consultation for brands and businesses, both for students and corporate firms and bigger businesses.
Mm.
And one thing that is particular with students that run businesses is one first off the most common thing I think is they think because they have a skill and they are very good at it, they're going to be good business owners. And most cases that is not how it works. And two, most people do not have not accepted the reality of you always have to collaborate. Like collaboration is key. So most business owners they want to talk things themselves because at some point in their journey they want to come out and say, if not for myself and God,
Yeah.
I do not have any support. But reach out to people that can help you and make this easier for you. And yeah, just the fact that you're a very good chef will not guarantee that you're going to run a successful food brand. There are more to running business. People go to school to study business and finance and business management. So the fact that you have fashion designer because you know how to sew doesn't make you or would not guarantee that you're going to have it easy running a fashion design and brand. So I think that's one thing I would say I can see. I see amongst them.
Okay. That's a good one. Do you have perfectionist tendencies?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm
Are
not
you
that
a
educated.
perfectionist?
What does it mean to be a perfectionist?
You like things to be to go a certain way. You want it to be at their best. And if they're not at their best,
No,
they can't work out.
no. I don't think I'm like that. Because I mean, the idea of entrepreneurship is iteration. Like stage one, stage two should always be better than stage one.
Yeah.
So why would I be a perfectionist when I know there's still going to be better? Like if I was going to be a perfectionist, then maybe I would have waited till I had the building to be like a two-story building to start my food brand before I would start. But I started on a food stand. I mean that should tell you that I really do not really I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever comes, whatever I can work with at the time, push it out.
No.
Trust me, the time when we were running our food brand on a food stand, I would hear comments, people pass La-Spag and see the stand, I'd be like, so this is the La-Spag place. Because online,
You're like big.
we're like the biggest food brand on campus. But it was a food stand, and rain would fall, and it would scatter our cooler, and we'll run back inside. And when the rain stops, we come back. So, perfectionism, there's what there is. We just try our best at the end of the day.
So let's play a what if like not to, how about showing that
No, I beg you.
All right. So, God forbid, in African model, if your enemy
My enemy care.
lost all that you have acquired,
If I lose all I have,
Acquired.
what did my enemy do for you that you're attacking the poor enemy?
what would be the first thing you do?
First thing I would do. That was the entire story of La-Spag started. Yeah, that was the story of La-Spag. I don't think we had that conversation, but yeah, that was the story. La-Spag was my start over kit, because I think when I was in 200. So a quick backstory.
Okay.
We still have time back.
Yeah, we see.
So a quick backstory. 2019, 2020, I was more of into graphic design. I did a little bit of crypto. I ran a tutorial online. Trust me, we've been pushing this business for a while now, and we've never still get money. So like I was doing all of that. I ran an online jewelry brand. So I'd missed, yes. So
Jewelry brand.
so yeah, a jewelry brand. I used to run an online jewelry brand
Talk about
2020,
it.
2021. So something happened. At the time, most of the businesses I was doing, or most of the online businesses we were doing, like they were really closing down. And I was just pushing. I was into the crypto market. And I was in like my my jewelry brand. I was running a jewelry brand. I also used to sell sneakers and clothes too, but that's by the way. So, 2021, July 18, sorry, 14, July 14. I went for a test at CC, and they stole my bag. So, but the crazy thing about that was inside this bag there were about 6 phones in it, which included mine and most of my friends. So like that's why I stopped carrying bag actually. So I mean we came out, we could not see the bag. So it was really, so at the time I lost my phone and I was like, okay fine, I'll go back home. I had like a small phone that I had my, if you're using Trust Wallet then there's this 12 key phrase thing. So I was like, okay, I had the backup from where I would get those phrases from. But I got home and my younger brother had formatted the phone because space issues. So it was like, okay, fine. What do we do with what we have? So La-Spag came out of all of that. It's a very funny story. So it was my, okay, what do we do now? Then I started like sourcing for ideas, businesses to start, and that was it as well. So that should answer a question. If I lose everything I had today, to really be a question of what else can we do or what else should we do? I mean, life happens in phases. There's a time I thought I was going to be 10 years time from this was maybe 2018. I thought I was going to be a graphic designer, maybe a big one at that. But that only lasted for like a year. So yeah.
Okay. How did you feel about pivoting from that your tech phase?
Pivoting.
Yeah.
I made more money than other things. How should I feel? I should feel proud. At the time, I mean, people that do graphics now and UI UX designers, they make a lot of subjective. They don't make a lot of money, but they make better money now compared to that time. Then people would price logo, mock-up, all of that for 2,150 because they did not see the value in all of those things. I mean, now you tell someone you want to do fly and they say 20k, 15k, 10k, and people pay for it. Then you can't, if you collect 10k, that means you're designing for the person for like 3-4 months together. So I mean, I started an online. Around that time, I started an online tutorial for A-level students, and I was making 20k in a week. And I was like, okay,
this is where I've seen real money.
How many designs I would do before I would see that? Okay, so I don't know. I made more money, so it made so much sense.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have imposter syndrome tendencies? Have you ever felt imposter syndrome before? Where you felt like you're not doing enough to be as where you are, at the stage where you were?
I don't think that's imposter syndrome. I think imposter syndrome is rather you feel like you get more credit for the little things you are doing. So, and I think at some point in life you would feel like, people really rate me go. Because I mean, 2020, from as far as I was already talking at events. I was already doing publicity. I was like, what do I know? I'm really just new to all of this, yeah. So, but then I think one book I read that really changed how I saw things was Still Like an Artist. And it talked about the fact that everything you think you want to do today, someone has done it before. And there's no new idea you really want to bring up that is going to wow the world. Someone somewhere has talked about it before. So just be that guy that
actually does it.
Yeah, execute still like an artist.
Yeah. sharp words, the wise ones. So leave us with a pattern word, a finishing line, a punch line.
Hustle. That's the word I can leave you with. Hustle. At the end of the day, I feel like most of your viewers are probably students.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, the food for thought would be people come to school and they live with a first class. People come to school and they live with their businesses. And I think one mistake you would make as a student would be coming to school and the only thing you're going to live with is your degree. If you end up graduating with a first class, maybe it's good though, I don't have anything to say. But if you end up living with a 2-1, I graduated with a 2-1 and I was not that serious in school. Subjective anyway. So yeah, I mean, like there are more you could do as a student, like communities that could help you. People learn public speaking in school, people learn business in school, people learn tech skills in school. So don't just be that guy that all you end up with is
a degree.
Yeah, your degree, because best believe that the first 3 years after school you won't work with that degree. It's still, everything I see is subjective and it's my opinion. But I mean, we are there now. I graduated into this one. Nobody has called me to come and submit that your CV, that your degree that you collected from FUTA. Bring it. So I think the same goes with most of my friends that are in tech today. They got it from acquired skills, the ones they learned online from YouTube, taking one course or the other, or just learning from their friends, and that's how they are surviving today, and they are graduates. So if you are watching this and you're a student, and you're studying agric engineering or CSP, if your father doesn't have a farm, then I don't think it's going to be easy for you to start practicing it. To just max it out. That's the word. Yeah, max it out. You go do lessons to channel. You go do money. That's by the way, please, by the way. So, yeah.
Finally, before we go, how is life after school?
I don't know. I'm a copper. I'm a core member. Thanks to the federal government, I'm getting paid.
You are collecting 77K.
I don't know the exact amount. I shall know I'm getting paid. And thanks to them, I can survive. I can come online. I can eat. I can survive. So, yeah, I left after school. I think I just told these people that I just finished, welcome to life. Welcome to the real life. So, we are going through it. And I didn't please. I'm looking for one rich woman that is looking for somebody in his mid-20s not to get married. Let me leave this. There's no glorification in suffering. Okay.
Oh my God.
I think we are done, but
yeah, we're done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please like, share, subscribe for my sake.
For our sake, we've been here for hours.